select Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner is a New York Jet!
Swaggy Sauce Gardner.
I love Sauce. I love his tape. I love his press technique. I love his confidence. He has everything you want to see in the position. And I think Robert Saleh in this scheme is perfect. It's a hand-in-glove fit for him, man.
Garrett Wilson.
It's Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets have just got two big-time playmakers!
I believe that Garrett Wilson is going to be the most impactful rookie receiver in this class. And I think we see Zach Wilson play like he did the last 6 games of the year, times 10, and have a phenomenal second season.
Wow, you think? Yeah! Yeah! Let's Jermaine Johnson!
Breece Hall, running back, Iowa State.
Breece Hall, oh my God, they got him! They went offense. They went with the best running back in the draft. Jeremy Rucker, oh my God! The Long Island native is a New York Jet!
J-E-T-S, Jet.
Let's go! Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. It's your boy Richie, and today we're diving into the film room of the Jets and the Patriots game. There's a lot to break down in this film review. I've yet to check out the film, so this is my first time going through it with you guys. That's how I usually like to do it. I like to give you guys my live reaction to the film for the first time, so we can all watch it together in the live chat, or you're watching on replay, welcome in, and we can get a really good understanding of what's wrong with this offense, what's wrong with Zach Wilson. Are the wide receivers running the wrong routes? Is Zach Wilson not seeing the field properly? The offensive line is a mess. There's a lot of things to break down, and of course, we're going to be looking at the defense because they deserve some love as well, because the New York Jets defense definitely balled out in this matchup. So I'm really excited to give you guys my thoughts of the New York Jets film breakdown review against the New England Patriots. If you guys are just tuning into the show, please do me a favor, hit that like button on your way in and subscribe to the channel if you are indeed new. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning into the show as always. And I'm really excited, man. This is going to be a lengthy review. I'm not going to hold back on my thoughts, and as I should, right? And this is really what it's going to be a very interesting stream, to say the least. Not really a good positive one, right? Like the Buffalo Bills one, for example. But we're going to get through it together, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys, continuously all the support on Jets Media. Before we get into the film review, I do want to give you guys an update on what's going on with Mojo. Mojo, as you guys are aware, is a stock market in the sports world. It is a way to make some money, and unfortunately for the Jets, not looking too bright for the Jets offensive playmakers on the Mojo market. As you guys know by now, we talk about Mojo frequently on the channel, and they highlight offensive playmakers around the NFL: quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, running backs. And there's no defensive players. If there was defensive players, I'm sure there's like a lot of players trending up. But since it's an offensive-centric platform, that's all in the red, all trending down. And Zach Wilson is the first player I want to talk about. He's down 7.3%. $2.34 he dropped after his performance against the Patriots. That's probably going to drop even more if he gets benched this Sunday, which we will find out tomorrow if that is actually happening or not. Robert Saleh alluded to him evaluating the quarterback position, evaluating everybody on the offense to see who is going to be playing, who's not going to be playing. So Zach Wilson is plummeting on the Mojo market. Don't really know what to say other than stay away from it. If you still believe in Zach Wilson, this is a great time to invest, but I would not put your money into Zach Wilson right now based on what we're seeing from film, because this is the time where Zach Wilson's supposed to be improving his game and not regressing. When you're in year number 2 and you have 20 games of NFL experience, you should not be looking like the way that Zach Wilson's doing right now. Garrett Wilson, unfortunately, is trending down because simply the pass game is trending down. Now, that's a player that I'd actually consider investing in, simply because I don't expect him to be a bad player. The only thing that affects him in a negative way, in my opinion, is the quarterback inconsistencies, the quarterback not getting him the ball, because Garrett Wilson is so freaking talented and so good that all he needs is a quarterback to feed him the rock. And we saw Zach Wilson find Garrett Wilson pretty frequently in the past 2 games outside of Sunday's game against the Patriots. Garrett Wilson had 14 catches for 207 yards in 2 matchups both with Zach Wilson at the quarterback position. So that's definitely a good time to invest in Garrett Wilson, in my opinion. Elijah Moore, he's continuously trending down. I definitely would stay away from Elijah because he's a player that's a wild card. He finally got 2 targets, 2 catches, but, it just doesn't feel like his role on this offense is going to do anything in terms of increase to the point where he's going to skyrocket on the market. Tyler Conklin, I mean, everybody on this Mojo market is just not trending up. Even the running backs, who's supposed to be a big piece of this offense, Michael Carter and James Robinson, are trending down on the Mojo market. And that has to do with the offensive line. That has to do with them too, not providing a big impact in the run game. And we know that this Jets offense is about establishing a run and running the football. And if you cannot run the football, we know that this offense is very limited. And that's a big issue that we're going to be talking about, because now the defense that the Jets are going to go up against for the rest of the season, they know if they can stop the running attack, force the quarterback to beat them with their arm, they like their chances of winning. And that's exactly what the Patriots have done to the Jets in their 2 matchups this season when they beat us both times. So these are the 6 players I wanted to highlight on the Mojo market. If you guys want to download the app, simply scan the QR code on the screen or go into the description and click on the link and download Mojo. You can download it today. There's a lot of awesome stuff heading into Mojo. If you guys download the app, let me know in the live chat and I'll give you guys a big shout out. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys helping me out. So here we go, guys. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. The film review. Let's get into it, baby. So the Jets defense starts off with on the field. The Jets selected to defer. Guys, hit that like button on your way in if you did not already. I greatly appreciate that. So luckily we have some positives to break down on this game, and that's going to be the defense. So the first play of the defense ends up in a sack. John Franklin Myers and Quincy Williams combines for a sack. And this is still a good thing, man. I know a lot of people are here to see, Zach Wilson be criticized, which he will be. Don't you worry. But we're still going to be talking about how good this defense is. Because if you look, the first play is a blitz. Quincy Williams has a delayed blitz. He comes over on the edge. John Franklin Myers has a beautiful stunt. And Nathan Shepard is a big reason for that. And shout out Nathan Shepard, man. He's filling in for the injured Sheldon Rankins in the starting role. And watch what Nathan Shepard does. He doesn't get the sack, but he takes the right guard and he bends him inside, which allows John Franklin Myers to have his twist, frees him up. Quincy Williams on the delayed blitz. He's a free runner, and then it's a combined sack for John Franklin Myers and Quincy Williams. This is elite that the Jets are able to get pressure this consistently. Now, this is a 5-man rush, and the Jets barely blitz, but when they send a blitz, I mean, look at the beauty of it. Nathan Shepard eats up that player, gets him out, frees up John Franklin Myers. Let's go. Now it's 2nd and long for the defense, and it's a handoff, and they bring him down. So now it brings up 3rd down and long, and they just check it down to play field position, and the Jets force a punt. And now here comes the offense. Here's where the fun begins, guys. So first play of offense, Zach Wilson under center, single back to play action. And Matthew Judon is right there. Matthew Judon is pretty much in his face throughout the entire game. And if you look down the field, there's no one open. So I feel like this film is going to break down a lot of, who's at fault here outside of Zach Wilson. We know Zach Wilson's at fault, but I'm sure there's a lot of other issues. So it's a trips formation. CJ stays on the block, stays on Judon, and then Conklin comes out from this side. Denzel Mims, Garrett Wilson, they're pretty much blanketed. I mean, Zach Wilson's looking down the field. Garrett Wilson, no separation. Denzel Mims, he's covered. Tyler Conklin, he's covered. So Zach Wilson's just running, and he's like, all right, I'm just going to eat this and pick up some positive yards for a 6-yard gain. And now 2nd and 6, or 2nd and 4, I believe. First handoff of the day, and Michael Carter goes nowhere. Now, we all know that Dan Feeney has replaced Nate Herbig because of his injury, which did not help with this offensive line whatsoever. So you see this offensive line play right here. Dan Feeney just basically runs him to the ground, and there's just no push. I mean, it's all these players. Who's blocking them? Is this a scheme issue? Whose assignment is that? Michael Carter gets the ball, and look at these Patriots player. Number 8's there. I mean, that's Cedric's assignment. He did not get that guy. And McGovern's not blocking anybody, so that results in a negative gain. So now it's third down, empty set, and Zach Wilson. Now, this is an interesting play. This one's not on Zach Wilson. This is the example of poor execution. Now, it's third down and 4. And the play concept is a rub. So Tye Johnson is going to go in motion, and then it indicates that it's man coverage right here, all across the board. And the play design is Tye Johnson to go in motion, you hike the ball, and he comes back out. And Garrett Wilson's job is to be the rub and be a guy that clears this space out. But Garrett Wilson is supposed to run a route, and instead, watch what he does. Ball snapped. Tye Johnson plants his feet in the ground. He turns back. And now Garrett Wilson's job is to set a pick in a way and clear it out. But instead, Garrett Wilson misses the pick. And look what Zach Wilson's looking at. What is this? What is that? Right? And now there's pressure in Zach's face. So I don't know what Garrett Wilson was doing on this play. And listen, there's a lot of issues that we're going to be talking about this offense. And I'm keeping it straight with you guys. I'm going to be criticizing everybody. So you see the ball snapped. Zach Wilson's eyes go right to the rub. And he looks at Tye Johnson. And it's covered immediately. Now, if that's covered immediately, Garrett Wilson's job is to clear out and run like a slant over the middle. But instead, he stops and he runs. Like, why are you doing that? That's what Zach sees. That's what Zach Wilson sees on third down, which results in pressure, which results in a Zach Wilson throwaway. So that is just bad execution. And you could say Zach Wilson had Conklin open on this side, right there, right? But his eyes are over here. And you can say that he can get the ball out quickly right here, but he's simply not open. And look at Garrett Wilson. He's clogging this little lane here. And Garrett should not be turning around and looking this way. That's throwing off the play, and there's pressure. That's just not good. Not good offense all around. Not good offense on all accounts. Guys, there's a bigger issue with this offense than the quarterback, I'm telling you, unfortunately. So now the Jets are forced to punt. And we're back on defense. Now, the defense is going to be interesting to see because they weren't perfect. They gave up a lot of explosives. They missed a lot of tackles. But at the end of the day, they got the job done and only gave up 3 points. Michael Carter II gets a good tackle on that 1st and 10 run play. And watch MC2 from the nickel, just boom, explode big time. Luckily, he escaped with no injury. Next play is a Jonnu Smith slant for a completion, and now it's 3rd and short. And Mac Jones drops back, and now this is the Sauce Gardner play. Sauce Gardner punches it out, thinks it's a fumble, and it's not. Now, I want to see this. Is this a freaking fumble or is this an incompletion? Sauce Gardner is so freaking good. Watch Sauce just follow him across the field. He catches that ball, and that's a 1st down, but Sauce Gardner just knocks that ball out. Now, can you argue that this is a fumble? Let's see. So the ball is caught there. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, man. I think that could have been a fumble if they challenged it, but they didn't. But either way, Sauce Gardner is so freaking good. That's on 3rd down, and now the Jets get the ball back. So 1st and 10, single back formation, Garrett Wilson in motion. Ball snapped, handoff to James Robinson, and the run game just was terrible today, or this game. I mean, what's going on in this run play, bro? Lincoln Tomlinson's on his ass. Dan Feeney, what are you up to? Let's see. So Dan Feeney's on 93. Connor McGovern's on number 8. Denzel Mims helps. And there's a hole here for Robinson, but Judon quickly just wraps him up. So I don't know if that's much on the offensive line or the running back. And then there's a penalty on the Jets. I'm pretty sure it backs them up a couple yards. And now this is an interesting play. Zach Wilson on 2nd and 16. Now look at this. Zach Wilson has nowhere to throw the ball. Now you can argue he could have threw this ball to Garrett Wilson. And he does get a positive gain, actually a first down. It's 2nd and 16. And he picks up yards with his legs. But Robinson's running an angle route. The angle route is a terrible route, by the way, by James Robinson. Completely covered. Because what the Jets are trying to pull off here is a seam down the middle, a hitch here, and an angle. And if you watch Robinson, he's one-on-one with the back. Now, Robinson should be able to plant his foot in the ground and go over the middle, and that should be the first read, but he's blanketed. And there's help over the middle. Blanketed, barely separation. Zach could have hit him there, but instead, Zach Wilson steps up. He sees all this room to run, which is what you like to see from Zach Wilson. And he picks up the first down with his legs after the challenge. Now, the seam route. The goal here is to evade the safeties this way or this way to open up the seam. I mean, someone says CJ Uzama's open in the chat. This is what you consider open. That's a very difficult throw. He's right on his hip. I mean, you can say if he puts the ball over the shoulder, but I wouldn't say he's wide open or open, really. So Zach Wilson does actually a good job, pick up the first down with his legs. And, of course, the refs do not even mark him for a first down, and the Jets have to waste a challenge. So good vision from Zach when nobody's open down the field. Now it's first down. Jets have a chance here. Now, this is one of my favorite throws from Zach Wilson. And Denzel Mims drops it. This is completely inexcusable, bro. Denzel Mims gets his opportunity when Corey Davis is injured, and this is what he comes away with. This is my favorite Zach Wilson throw. Because you know what the issue with Zach Wilson is? It's his footwork. It's his feet. And on this play, it's perfect. And it's a perfect throw. Watch his footwork on this play. This is 1st and 10, an aggressive play call from Mike LaFleur. It's a play action to get all these players, the linebackers and the safeties, to drift this way, to open up the middle, to hit Denzel Mims. And watch Zach Wilson's feet. Right now, they're squared. He quickly goes, boom. Now look at his feet. That is absolutely perfect footwork. And the ball is driven right to Denzel Mims. Hits him in the chest. And that's a first down and explosive play. If Denzel catches this, you never know. He can even go get even a bunch of yards, but he drops it. Denzel Mims has to catch that. Denzel Mims has to catch that. And there's literally no excuse for that. None. Now, Denzel backs it up, and he has a big explosive play later on, which actually helped the Jets to get their only 3 points. But you got to catch that for your quarterback, man. There's no excuse for it. There really isn't. Zach Wilson's footwork is so bad, and the one time he gets a good rep with his footwork, and this is what good footwork looks, guys. It's very inconsistent from Zach. Play action. You see his feet are squared. He needs to quickly shuffle his feet. Boom, he does. Hitch, ball out on time, accuracy, squeeze it in between these defenders. On the money, hits him in the chest for a first down. And it's a drop. You got to catch that, Denzel. Got to catch that. You got to catch that, man. Like, Denzel's getting his opportunity with Corey Davis down, and unfortunately, he hasn't really capitalized it as much as I'd wanted him to. Like, you look at this throw. That's like Zach's best throw of the day, and his wide receiver couldn't even catch it. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but you never know what could have happened if Denzel caught this ball. We would have had first down around midfield. Zach Wilson gets a little confidence booster. It moves the chains. It's early in the game. You never know what could have happened because watch what happens after it. Nothing good. I'm excited for Corey Davis to come back on Sunday. That's for sure. Against the Bears. Hopefully he's back because that's inexcusable right there. So now it's 2nd down and 10. And now it's a handoff up the middle to Carter. Carter gets a good chunk on 2nd and 10. Look at this wide open hole. Carter sees it, plants his feet in the ground, picks up good yards. So that was not bad of a play. But then on 3rd down, the Patriots send an all-out blitz. All-out blitz. It's literally cover 0. Man, man, man. They're sending pressure. Zach Wilson makes the wrong read. Now there's pressure, and Zach's drifting away. He's throwing this ball to the wrong player. The target should be Garrett Wilson, not Elijah Moore here. Look at Garrett Wilson. He's wide open for the first down. If Zach holds up in the pressure in the pocket a little longer and fires this ball to the outside instead of the inside, that's a first down. But that's the biggest issue with Zach. I mean, there's a lot of issues with Zach Wilson, but one of the biggest issues with Zach Wilson as well, which is obvious, is handling pressure. He can't handle pressure. Look at the pressure. It's all out blitz. He feels it. I mean, he does have a couple extra seconds if he steps into the pocket and fires this to Garrett. Right here. Step into the pocket and fire it to Garrett Wilson for the first down. Like, if you look at the play concept, Garrett comes in motion. It's man coverage, and they're playing off. Now, look, when the cornerback on the boundary, his hips is inside, that gives Garrett Wilson all the leverage. And Zach Wilson's job is to read that and know that this is Wilson that you have to throw the ball to, not Elijah Moore. He has the corner exactly where he wants him to be. The fact that he throws it to Elijah when he's blanketed with 2 players and Garrett Wilson's about to do a comeback route right on the boundary, he throws it too fast, and it's an inaccurate ball on 3rd down. It's a 0. That's a cover 0 blitz, and the Jets are not able to handle it. Is this that 3 punt fucking? Yeah, this is the 3. Remember we had to do 3 punts in a row? All right, now this is where the defense gives up an explosive play. I think this is where we give up the 3 points. They just keep running it. And that's the thing about the defense, man. They weren't perfect. They gave up some explosive plays. They missed some easy tackles. But they still did their job. They are not the ones to blame. Oh, look at that hit by Quan. And we're not going to really break down the defense a lot. We're going to skip through a lot of it because I don't really think people want to see it. They want to see what's wrong with this team. But I do want to see the sacks because that's cool to break down. DJ Reed gets beat by Devontae Parker. They pick up the first down. They're driving. We get it. But the Jets hold them. The Jets hold tight. Jonnu Smith end around on 3rd down. Oh, now this freaked me out. These are the things that is so frustrating with this defense. How many fumbles is this team going to not get? Watch. He literally just drops it. Oh, my God, it's right there. Carl Lawson, Whitehead, get the ball. How does he get this ball? There's 3 Jets and 1 Patriots player. Jump on it. Whitehead jumps on it. Or no, that's DJ Reed. But Jonnu Smith is the one that gets it. Oh, my gosh. They have to figure that out, man. Carl Lawson needs to literally leap his entire body. DJ Reed is the only one that even cares to get the ball. Everyone else is looking at it. Look at it. DJ Reed's sprinting for it. Oh, So close. But luckily, the Jets still hold pat, and they only get a field goal, which is a big deal in this game. And they hold them to 3. Good job from the defense. Back on offense. Zach Wilson gets the ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. Now, this happens, unfortunately. Happens a lot. Zach Wilson drops back. He's got Carter wide open. You can say he could have threw it a little earlier, could have threw it right there, but instead he waits, throws it now, and 91 does a great job. That would have been an easy completion for even a first down. Get Carter wide open, and it's batted down. Now, 2nd and 10. Man coverage, Denzel Mims in motion, ball snapped, and it's a screen pass to Garrett Wilson. He picks up good yards. Now, you can tell that the Jets just did not want the ball in Zach's hands a lot, right? Because they're just calling a lot of screen pass. I think this is the – oh, my God. I just saw something hysterical. Watch Dan Feeney on this play, bro. What are you doing? This is so – watch Dan Feeney on the right guard, 67. He leaps his body to no – watch Dan Feeney right here. Ready? He throws his body into nowhere. I mean, good stiff arm from Garrett, though. That boy's a dog. All right, 3rd down and manageable. And what's the play here? Let's find out. Garrett Wilson. Oh, it's an offsides. And that gives the Jets a first down. Is this where the Jets get their field goal? I think it is. I think this is where Zach hits Denzel for a explosive. Yeah, so now it's 1st and 10. Garrett in motion. I kind of like that this play design from LaFleur. I kind of like this. This was like the only creative run design I've seen. Garrett comes in motion. He comes around. It's a fake reverse, and then it's a counter back to Carter. I kind of like that misdirection. I miss Breece Hall, though, not going to lie. He picks up good chunk of yards on 1st down. What more can you ask? And look at Dan Feeney all over Judon. He liked the fire, even though he played like trash this game. Now, Berrios in motion on 2nd down. And now this was a throw that I like to see Zach hit. This was a fake bubble screen. I like the play concept. This is a good play design from LaFleur, in my opinion. So it's a fake bubble screen where Garrett Wilson and CJ are going to pretend the block, and then they're both going to chip away and release for a go route. So the check down here is Braxton. And watch CJ. He's putting his hands on him. Garrett Wilson is going to pretend he's blocking, and then they're going to release. So Garrett Wilson releases. He has a window here. The ball's out. Now, what I don't like is Zach doesn't really give Garrett a chance, right? It's a little underthrown. If Zach put that ball a little higher and at the 35, I like Garrett Wilson coming down with it. But he didn't. And this is also like the only time I saw the Jets take a shot to Garrett Wilson. I want to see Garrett Wilson get the ball more and chances for him to get the ball and make some plays down the field. I don't know why they stopped doing this. And also, he has a good pocket here. I would like him to step into this throw a little bit and put more oomph on it. He has the power. And Garrett Wilson jumped a little prematurely. Maybe if he didn't jump and he cut inside, he could have caught the ball. But I think Zach could have put a better ball on this. He also could have stepped into the throw, man. Why are you fading away? Why is Zach fading away? That's my biggest gripe with him, bro. Like, watch Zach's feet. Play action, drops back. And it's like, step into the throw a little bit more, and you might get a little more power. We need to throw more of these. We need to throw more go routes to Garrett. And now this is the big explosive to Denzel. Now, this is an interesting play because the footwork on this is so bad. This is the feet that I'm talking about. It is a completion to Mims, but watch Zach Wilson's feet. This is his biggest issue. Look at him. He's fading away. And when he releases the ball, the feet are pointed to the sideline. And there's no lower half that's putting oomph on this ball. And he gets lucky. He literally throws up a duck. And since the corner has such good coverage, Denzel just turns around and it's a completion. Now, this was where the Jets were able to get a field goal. And I like the completion. And listen, Zach has all the arm talent in the world where he can get away with throws like this. But look at that, dude. What type of backyard football nonsense is this? You don't make these type of throws. And that was the biggest issue with Sam Darnold, fading away off the back foot, not stepping into your throws. Like, step over here, drive it into your back foot, and release it. Instead, look at that platform he's using. His feet are squared. Like, we get that you have a crazy talented arm, Zach, but he needs to understand, and I don't know if this is something that's fixable in a week, or throughout the season. This is something that he needs to, understand that you cannot rely on your arm. But it is a completion, so can't complain too much, I guess. And now the Jets are in the red zone, and they have a chance to score a touchdown. 1st and 10. Hand off to Carter, and he goes nowhere. Dan Feeney and McGovern are double teaming their guy, but number 8 gets free and brings him down from behind. 2nd down. Now, this is the play that is everywhere on Twitter, where Zach Wilson misses a wide open touchdown. This could have been Denzel Mims' first touchdown of his career, and he misses him. Ball snapped. It's supposed to be a little where CJ goes over the middle. Garrett Wilson does a wheel, and Denzel Mims gets free. And this corner makes a mistake. Watch, he is expecting someone to pick up Mims. He's passing off Mims, and no one takes Mims. And look at Denzel Mims, wide open for a touchdown. And Zach Wilson, yeah, Dwayne Brown gets beat, but you have all day in the world to throw this football. The safety is biting down on CJ. There's no over-the-top help. And look at Denzel Mims. He puts his hand up. He's like, bro, give me the ball. I'm wide open. And yeah, there is a player in his face now, and Zach does pick up positive yards, but you have to release this ball. We know that Zach Wilson has a quick release. So I don't want to hear that there's a guy pressured him. Right there, you throw the ball. Throw it. You have to release it right there. He doesn't even see Denzel. You also have CJ right here. You have 2 options. A touchdown, which could have won the freaking game, which is how our defense is playing. Denzel's wide open, bro. And he misses him. This could have won the game. This is a first quarter game-winning touchdown based on how our defense played. The Jets win this game if Zach makes this throw. So he feels the pressure, and instead of releasing this ball for a touchdown over the top, he tucks it and runs for a positive 6 yards. And Denzel's like, come on, man. All I want is a freaking NFL touchdown, and you're not going to give it to me, Zach? Like, do you know how hard it is to have the Patriots defense have a miscommunication? This is a very clear miscommunication. The corner here, he is passing Denzel off, and nobody picks up Denzel. You know how hard it is? And the fact is that the Jets don't take advantage of a miscommunication from the Patriots defense is so annoying. You release that ball right now. You float it up there. You don't have to put any velocity underneath it. You put a little lob and put it in the bucket, and it's a walk-in touchdown. And the Jets take a 7-3 lead. So these are the type of things that frustrates the hell out of Jets fans. And if you look at it from this angle, right there, he could have threw the ball. Right here, throw it. Where are his eyes going? See, he's so afraid of the rush. That's the issue. He's so afraid of the rush. That's why he didn't make this throw. Now, maybe the coaching staff is telling him to run too much to the point where he's looking to run first because his eyes are to the right. He's looking for Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's covered. His eyes are looking. I don't know where his eyes are. He sees Denzel, but then he looks away. His eyes shuffle, so he's peeking at number 91. He feels his pressure. Instead of feeling his pressure, letting it rip and taking a hit, he's like, oh, I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to pick up some 6 yards. And it's frustrating that we went from saying, Zach, run the ball, to Zach, stop running, throw it. You have a wide open touchdown. And then on third down, this play happens. What the actual heck is this play call from LaFleur on 3rd and 3? A delayed handoff under center. That makes no sense. 3rd down and 3, and look how delayed it is. The ball snapped, and it's like you wait to hand it off, and he gets destroyed. That is just awful play calling, awful execution. I mean, at least if you're going to call the play, execute it a little better. But, like, why are we giving the ball to Tye Johnson on 3rd down and 3? And it's like a delayed handoff. Like, give him the ball faster. It's gross, dude. That's just gross. Cedric Ogbuye is trash. We need Max Mitchell back. Connor McGovern gets his job done. Brown is on his man. But it just, they read it. It's like they expected it, and the right tackle gives up that. So Greg the Leg gets the only points on the board for the Jets, which is a big kick, by the way. Now here comes the Patriots offense. Look at this coverage down the field. Oh, my gosh. Let's take a second and appreciate the Jets secondary because the pass rush doesn't get home on this play. Look, Mac has all day to throw, but he still has nowhere to throw because of the secondary. Look at Sauce all over this guy. Where are you going to throw this ball? DJ Reed is passing off to help the CJ. CJ's helping out beautifully. Sauce is with him, and the recovery is ridiculous. Mac Jones sees an opening, but he throws it. And Sauce's recovery is insane, and there's 3 players there. The Jets' defense is for real, man. Even if it was a better throw, Sauce Gardner is not allowing you to catch that ball. And then on 3rd down, it's man coverage, and Jacoby Myers beats Michael Carter II on a slant over the middle. That was a good route from Myers. Good timing from Mac Jones. Good throw. Unfortunate for the Jets. And now this is a big explosive play. This is on Quan. It's man coverage, and the Jets get sucked in by the play action. Quan Alexander's manned up on the tight end out of the backfield. Watch Quan here. He's right here. He gets sucked in by the play action, and that frees up Jonnu Smith. Right behind him. Quan's like, uh-oh, I'm screwed. Mac Jones gets rid of it perfectly, and he's got all day. That's just good. That's just a good offensive play call, good execution by the Patriots. But the Jets defense, they hold pat, baby. They hold pat. They get a big sack here. This is the Carl Lawson sack. No, it's not. It's the Quinnen Williams sack. Big Q gets his career high in sacks in a season with number 8. Watch Quinnen here. Lined up. Just takes the center for a ride. Sheds off him like it's nothing. Get off me, bro. Literally get off me. Throws him to the ground to the point where he's on his hands and knees. And then wraps up Mac. That's why you pay Quinnen Williams the big boy money. Pay Quinnen now. He deserves the bag. Pay Quinnen now. Look at him manhandle this guy. Throw him to the ground. You know how hard it is for a D lineman interior to do something like that? And now this was just absolutely inexcusable from the Jets, dude. What is this? 3rd down and 16. 3rd down and 16. You got to wrap up, bro. Again, the defense wasn't perfect today. My favorite part about the defense, though, guys, is even after a play like this, they still stop them. They're resilient, and they have resolve. Quincy misses the first tackle. Then you got 3 Jets. 3 Jets on him. And he somehow escapes for the first down. Oh, God, that hurt me. That, hurt my soul. Then the next play, the Jets stop him on the run. And the next play, they stop him again on the run. And then the next play, Mac Jones is brought down, and the Jets defense holds. And then, there's a holding, and then Carl Lawson comes through. This is why I love the defense, man. This is why I love the defense. They bounce back after bad plays. Watch Carl Lawson literally destroy the left tackle here single-handedly. Explodes off the line. Literally pushes him into Mac Jones. That's that Carl Lawson that we were so excited about last year, man. This is Carl Lawson, dude. Watch him. Literally just extend that left arm. He has all the leverage now, and it's just power. Power. Literally throws him into the ground, throws him into Mac Jones, and swallows him. That's that Carl Lawson energy that we were so excited about last year. And a big, big loss to the defense last year was Carl Lawson, which is why we were so bad. He comes out there with a sack, and the Jets force a field goal, which they miss. And the Jets get the ball back. First play. No, that's second play, actually. What was the first play? First play was a handoff up the middle, nowhere. Second play was a toss to the left, nowhere. Could not establish a run game whatsoever. Now we got the 3rd down. What happens here? 3rd and 10, I believe. Zach drops back. Fires it to Elijah Moore. All right. This is when Elijah Moore started getting his first target. Now, this is a good throw from Zach. Let's see the routes. Elijah Moore's first catch in ages. Like to see more of this. Elijah Moore runs a simple comeback. And that's good timing from Zach, man. Where was this all game, though? Patriots send 4-man rush. Pocket holds up. Zach Wilson steps up, and he steps into the throw and lets it rip with great timing and anticipation. That reminded me of that same play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Zach Wilson drops back. And the pressure is in his face, but he still lets it rip. It's great to see, man. That's great to see. But unfortunately, we all know that that wasn't consistent. And Lincoln Thompson got absolutely destroyed in this play, by the way. Watch Lincoln Thompson get thrown to the ground. So now it's 1st down and 10. And the Jets have a chance, man. They're at midfield. 1st and 10. Zach Wilson drops back to pass. And he doesn't eat it. Now, let's see if there's anybody open down the field because I don't know what he's looking at. Let's see. So right here, nobody open. So Zach has a good pocket, but where is he throwing? Denzel Mims covered. Tight end covered. 2 wide receivers covered. So Zach is like, okay, where am I going with this ball? Now there's pressure. So Zach has to avoid the pressure. And he has Elijah Moore breaking free. And Zach Wilson runs. He finds Elijah Moore on the sideline for a positive gain. Not a bad play from the quarterback there. You like to see the wide receivers get a little open. Like right here, this is what he sees. There's nobody open. And Zach does a good job to avoid. Hits Elijah Moore. He had Denzel, but that's more of a difficult throw. Then on second down, it's a handoff to Ty Johnson. He actually gets a good chunk of yards to bring up 3rd and short. Now, what's on 3rd and short? Yep. What the hell was this? 3rd and short. We're finally driving. We're in Patriots territory. And this is what happens. At the end of the half, Zach Wilson drops back. He just puts no oomph on this. And it just sails over a wide open Tyler Conklin for a should-be interception. These are the type of stuff that drives Jets fans insane, where it's like, how do we keep putting faith in this man? How are we expected to see this guy improve if he gifts the defense interceptions? And somehow, some way, this man did not catch it. McCourty was... look how you cannot ask for a more wide open Conklin. Great route from Tyler Conklin. He's wide freaking open. You throw that ball low and right here, bro. Instead, it's just like he thinks Tyler Conklin's 9 feet tall. 9 feet tall. And that's an interception that he just easily drops. Utterly trash right there from Zach Wilson, man. There's no defending him right there. There's none. If you're defending him on this, then I'm sorry, you're delusional. And you guys know me with my stance on Zach. I keep it real, bro. I'm not someone that is going to be blindly supporting someone. I keep it real on my channel, and I base my knowledge off of facts, which is film. And the fact of the matter is, where is his feet? That's the issue. Look at the feet, bro. The feet are pointed this way. Shuffle your feet, have them pointed this way, and let your lower body direct you. That's why this freaking throw sails on him. You're wondering why it sails on him. Right? You're wondering why this throw sails on him and why he's so inaccurate. Look at his footwork. Look at his lower half. You see all the great quarterbacks in the NFL, their feet are aligned with their mind and arm. Zach says not. Right here. Shuffle your hips. Shuffle your feet. Your front foot should be pointed in this direction, and then you let it rip with timing and anticipation. Instead, this kid relies so much on his arm, which is very talented. I get all that, but you're not going to get away with that in the NFL like you did at BYU, bro. You're not. The pocket collapses, but you got to be able to sit in the pocket and throw and let it rip. Look at the footwork. That's the issue. It's simple. Same issue with Sam Darnold as the footwork. If you don't have your feet set, why are your feet looking this way? Shuffle your hips, plant your foot in the ground, hitch, ball out, and it's a good pass. Instead, it's way over the head. Now, the question is that a fixable trait? Is that something that's coachable? Right? And then the Jets defense gets back out there and they do their job. And the defense is just so good. I love you, defense. Thanks for doing everything you can. And then the Jets get a stop and they give the offense an actual chance to go down the field and potentially score a field goal before half with 30 seconds left. Too bad that they can't capitalize on jack shit. Zach checks it down to Conklin, and that's going to do it for the half, I believe. Yep. So now the Jets get the ball to start off. It's a tie game. It's 3-3. It's anybody's ball game here. Anybody's ball game. And what do the Jets do? Zach comes out of the half and does this. What? So Zach's first read is Braxton. It's a fake to Braxton to go back the other way. He's got Conklin. He could just rip this right to Conklin. But he eats it for some reason. Rip that to Conklin right now. Instead, he's like, all right, I'm going to flip it back, and I'm going to throw it to Braxton Berrios. Oh, that's easy. What the heck? Jets forever saying screens are mall practice, throw vertically. This is my first time calling you out because you want to talk about throw vertically, bro? Well, how about this? What do you think the play design is here, bro? It's a fake screen. Look at Zach. He's faking it to Berrios to set up a vertical route. And look who's wide open. And look who doesn't throw it. Throw the ball vertically. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Oh, no, I'm just going to do a screen pass instead of throw it 5 feet over his head. Garrett Wilson's also open. They're calling vertical routes. He can't hit him. He's not reading it. You want to throw vertically? He has to be the reason why. They're calling vertical routes. It's a fake screen. You got Garrett here. You got Conklin here. And instead, he eats it. And he's like, I don't really know. Wide open to Garrett. I think Zach has an arm where he can squeeze this ball right there. I trust his arm. And his feet are pretty good right there. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Instead, I'm just going to go. Ridiculous. It's so hard. Like, you can't defend Zach on this stuff. You can't. And you guys know me. If you hear me criticizing someone, it's real. If it's a fake screen to Braxton, come back, throw that ball right there. Pew! I like Zach's ability to squeeze that ball in, 100%. Instead, it's the worst throw you'll ever see, and that was viral all over the place. So, second down. All right, Zach, can you bounce back? Nope, we're going to hand the ball off on 2nd and 10 because they don't trust you. Now, 3rd down. All right, Zach, let's get a first down here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Sacked. Now, this is where the Patriots start getting all the sacks because they didn't really sack Zach a lot in the first half. It all started in the second half. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Wide freaking open. Throw that ball right here, Zach. Where's your eyes? He also has Garrett. Yeah, the offensive line gave up a sack, but Zach is holding onto the ball way too long here. Way too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot blame the offensive line there, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot blame the offensive line there. If your quarterback has the ball for 6 seconds and he's sacked, it's not on the offensive line. Now, you could say, listen, throw the ball right here to Tye Johnson, and maybe he can make this guy miss to pick up the first down. This isn't open. I guess that's not open in the NFL. I guess that's not open. And neither is that underneath. Down the field, they're covered. Down the field, they're all blanketed. But Zach easily could have checked it down and allow your playmakers to make a play. Because the Jets quarterback needs to put more trust in the playmakers. Because the Jets have playmakers. Now, it is Tye Johnson, so I don't know if he can catch this and make this guy miss in the open field. But at least give him a shot. At least give him a shot. Instead, he's running around like a chicken without a head. Right there. Throw it to Tye Johnson. He's not even looking in his direction. It's a sack. And the defense gets back out there. They probably give up a bunch of chunky. Oh yeah, this is the. This is why I love this defense, man. Obviously, they're not perfect. They're gonna give up some explosives, but they bounce back, baby. They bounce back. Now the Patriots are already in the red zone, and watch what happens here. 4-man rush, and it's Michael freaking Clemens. The two rookies explode off the edge, man. Explode. Watch Jermaine Johnson. Watch Michael Clemens, the two rookie edge rushers. This is what should give Jets fans a lot of excitement too, because we have two rookies on the D line that is dogs. Look at this. The get off is beautiful. Jermaine beats his guy clean. Michael Clemens beats his guy clean, and it's like a race. Who's gonna get there first? Who wants the sack? Clemens wins the race. Clemens wins that battle, and he gets the sack, and Jermaine's pumped up for his guy. Michael Clemens is a dog. Next play is a handoff. Tanzel Smart blew up his guy. And there's a flag. And then they're backed up big time. And the Jets defense holds. And they force a field goal and he misses it. That's all the defense right there, baby. All the defense right there. How much more opportunities does this defense have to give this offense, dude? Connor McGovern, James Robinson, Dan Feeney, Obuye, O-line. Could not get any push there. Second down, Garrett Wilson in motion. It's a little handoff. Denzel Mims can't block his man. I mean, Mims is supposed to be a good blocker, but he's very inconsistent in this game. I mean, I like this play design. Allow Garrett Wilson to get the ball in space. But the Jets don't execute. Denzel Mims gets bullied. Can't block his guy. Which results, and then James Robinson can't block his guy. And Garrett has no space. Thanks for the blocking, fellas. Now it's third down, empty set. 4-man rush. And Zach lets it rip. What is going on here? It's a deep post. Who's the read? I mean, this just looks so sloppy. It's like the timing is so off. Look at Garrett Wilson right over the middle. Put this ball right there. He's got him beat. And look at Garrett. Instead, he throws this ball, and this is either a Denzel Mims issue or a Zach Wilson issue because that timing is just off. And look at Garrett Wilson, bro. He's so pissed. He's so frustrated. He's so passionate. He's fiery. Come on. Be better. Be better. I have confidence in Zach Wilson to make this throw, leading him and putting it high so Garrett Wilson can catch it away from the defender and pick up the first down. Instead, he throws an absolute duck into double coverage, and it's either Denzel Mims running too deep of a route or it's Zach Wilson not putting the ball where it needs to be. Either way, that's not the right throw. Now, you throw the ball to Garrett here, bro. You throw the ball to Garrett. You just do. And this is what I mean by giving your playmakers opportunities to make plays. Is Garrett Wilson wide open right there? No. Is he a wide receiver that's capable of making a contested catch? Absolutely. That's why you drafted him 10th overall. He has a yard of separation. It's not wide open. But if Zach throws it right here on time away from the defender, you're telling me Garrett Wilson can't make that catch for the first down? You're telling me that? It's just inexcusable, bro. Totally. And of course, the special teams unit, thanks for defending like 800 punts, and you couldn't just do one last one to help us get the overtime, but whatever. We're not going to blame you. Oh, God. The defense, again, gives up a bunch of yards, but then they hold them down when they need to the most. And again, I'm not saying Garrett was wide open on that last play, but I got confidence in Garrett to make a play on the ball. Okay? I'm not saying he was wide open on that play. I'm saying that I trust Garrett Wilson's talent to go up there and make a contested grab. It's better than the nonsense that he threw, guys. His footwork was sloppy. He made the wrong throw. It's simple. Denzel Smart, fresh off the practice squad, making plays. C.J. Mosley, the captain. Watch C.J. Mosley plug the gap, get bodied. C.J. is a dog. C.J. had a great day, man. Bryce Huff. It's Bryce Huff time. Watch Bryce Huff on third down. This is his time to shine. One-on-one, Bryce, what you going to do? Bend around, throw him into the quarterback, get sacked. Second sack of the young season for Bryce Huff. He's a dog, man. Jets got a diamond in the rough in the undrafted free agent pool. Could this arguably be the best player from that draft class? You can argue it, right? Mekhi Becton, Denzel Mims, Ashtyn Davis, Braden Mann, LaMichael Pirine. Bryce Huff is the best player of that draft class, and he wasn't even drafted. It's funny. Get destroyed. Let's go, Bryce. 1 of 6 sacks of the day. Forces another punt. What more do you want from the defense? All right, backed up in our own 5-yard line. And Zach, I would like him to throw this ball, but there's pressure, and he's scared of it, and he's in his own end zone. This is the timing anticipate. Like a veteran would know the timing to make this throw. Watch. Play action. Right here. Throw it to Conklin. You lead him to the 10. His eyes are not even looking that way. He's so afraid of the pressure. And yes, of course, you want the offensive line to hold up better. But make the throw, bro. You got Conklin. Is he open right here? No, but watch it play out. Now he's open. That's called timing. That's called anticipation. But instead, there's pressure, and Zach has to throw it away. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple, man. The offensive line did not do Zach any favors on this route, on this rep. Connor McGovern gives up the pressure. Wow, Garrett's all the way down the field. That was a deep route he ran. But if you break it down, let's see it one more time from this angle. Throw it right there. Squeeze that in. Is he open right there? No. But it's called anticipation. It's called timing. You feel the pressure. I get that McGovern is really bad and giving up the pressure. But a veteran, I feel like, could make that throw right there. Maybe that's asking too much. Is that asking too much? Maybe. Now, second down and 10. Handoff. And Carter goes nowhere. Dan Feeney's on his ass. There's a flag for holding on Dan Feeney. And then third down. Pressure collapses, and he just flicks that shit to Conklin. And the Jets force the punt. Good tackle on the punt. Too bad he couldn't do that on the last play. Now, this is another missed tackle situation. But the defense, they don't crumble. Michael Clemens is a freaking dog. And I'm just zooming through the defense, guys, because I'm just assuming you guys don't really care that much. Michael Clemens does a great job here, along with Tenzel Smart. Another handoff. Jets are there. Another handoff. Oh, now this is fourth down. This is big. The Patriots go for it, which is pretty crazy because at this point it's a tie game and they don't trust their kicker to get this field goal. So it's 4th and 3. Talk about this defense. Holy crap. 4th and 3. Look at the captain of the defense avoid the blocker and make a big play. That's so freaking big. Look at Salah. He's pumped up. That is a turnover on downs. What more do you want from your defense? Shout out the dog and CJ Mosley, the captain of the defense, and the whole defensive line to hold up. Watch CJ avoid this block. I mean, if CJ gets blocked by this guy, that's a first down. Instead, he has the speed, he has the timing, he has the angle, and he wraps him up, brings him down, turnover on downs. That's huge, man. And now, yet again, the offense gets another opportunity from the defense to go down the field and score. But instead, we have this nonsense. Now, okay, you overthrew Braxton Berrios. The man's 5'8". All right. But when you overthrow Denzel Mims, who's like 6'4", that's when we have even more of an issue. Can't even make a simple screen pass. And the next play, ugly handoff. James Robinson's looking slow. Now it's 3rd down. It's the 4th quarter. And Zach gets sacked. This is where the offensive line starts to crumble. And there's no one open. I mean, you got the 2 tight ends that check down, but the first down's over here. So you need to push the ball down the field, and the pressure's in his face. Pressure gets home. No one's open. This is just excellent defense by the Patriots. Matthew Judon, man. Another punt. Why couldn't we tackle him? Oh, I keep saying it, but it's frustrating. And the Jets defense, yet again, comes out there. That's where Carter gets a little banged up. There's a little shoulder issue. But he's okay, luckily. And here you're like, oh my gosh, come on, D. Can you please just get a stop here again? Please. Nope. First down, Patriots. Now they're driving. They're milking the clock. Jermaine Johnson. Watch Jermaine on this rep. I think this is it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's our rookie right there. I think Jermaine Johnson is one of the best run defenders on the team outside of Quinnen. Watch this rep from Jermaine. Impacts him. Literally, like, he gets the leverage. Just lower his shoulder into him. Sheds him off of him. Wraps him up. Brings him down. That's a solo tackle. That's Jermaine Johnson. Taunt him, young fella. Let's go. Big time. And then Quinnen Williams with a big-time run stuff. Sheds off the blocker, makes it look easy, wraps him up with one arm. Quinnen Williams, you, sir, are an all-pro. Now it's third down, and the Jets defense does another great job. Forces Mac Jones with Bryce Huff's pressure out of the pocket where Mac Jones is trash. Throws it on the run, has someone open, but Mac Jones can't make that throw. He could have made that completion there. That was a better throw, but he didn't. And now the Jets get another chance in the fourth quarter to come back, or not even come back, to tie game, to win the game. 1st and 10. Zach Wilson, here comes the blitz, and nope, he eats it. Why did he pump fake it there? What is the route concept? Why isn't he getting rid of the ball? Let's find out. The ball snapped. I mean, he wants to hit Elijah here. Why don't you let her rip? I think he's pretty open. And look at Garrett Wilson on the other side, dude. His eyes are not even looking that way. Look at these two players. They're wide open. Elijah Moore, I think you can float this over the defender's head. Or is that Denzel Mims? I can't tell from here. It looks like Denzel is really big. Float this over the defender. Right there. Float it over. Throw it. Instead, he eats it. Sacked. That was Denzel. And look how wide open these two players are on the opposite side of the field. The ball should have been out right now. Ball out. Instead, he pump fakes. Why'd you eat it, Zach? Throw it. Is he scared of this defender? Lob it over his freaking head. He's now that's where you see Zach is like indecisive with in his head, man. You can tell that he is not trusting himself. He's scared to throw it. He's intimidated. Let it throw right there. I don't know why he's pump faking, man. And then the next play, we got a Denzel Mims swing. It's a little route to him. He catches it, could throw, goes nowhere. Yeah, crap. And then on 3rd down and long, the Jets are just going to hand it off because they're going to play the field position battle because they trust their defense. And look what the defense does in the first possession. Look what the defense does in the first possession. Boom. First play, of the possession. John Franklin Myers and Quincy Williams yet again combined for another sack. JFM is having a very underrated season outside of his boneheaded penalties, obviously. He had a good game in this one. Watch him eat up Jonnu Smith and just bend around the outside. And then him and Quincy Williams are there. Quincy Williams and John Franklin Myers combined for a sack twice in this game. And then it's a little screen pass. Jets are all over it. 3rd down. Mac Jones. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, 3rd down, and they force another punt. Touchback. Now it's the 4th quarter. Now, this is where I thought the Jets had a chance here. First play was a good run. That was like the best run of the day at this point. Handoff up the middle. James Robinson gets like 5 yards. It's like a miracle. Holy crap, he got 5 yards? Look at that hole. Oh my gosh, the run game. Let's go. And then on 2nd down and short, Zach's under center. They try it again. And the Patriots were all over it. It gets maybe a yard. And then on 3rd down, Zach completes it to Garrett. Let's go. All right, we're moving the chains here. Diving catch from Garrett. Great throw. Great diving catch. The problem here is, it's a great route from Garrett, bro. Great throw. Now, the problem here is that the Jets were afraid that the Patriots will challenge this and review it to the point where they rushed to the line of scrimmage right here. Watch, they rushed it. They barely had a good play design. They snapped it quickly. And what the heck was that? Was that a miscommunication? I understand you want to snap the ball fast. I understand you want to avoid a review. But if you're going to do that, at least make it an effort. It looked like the offensive line was in pass protection. Does that not look like it's pass protection? And they're handing the ball off. Right? The wide receivers are running routes. Why did Zach hand the ball off? Look at this. This is a pass play. But Zach hands it off. Watch. The wide receivers are running routes. The offensive linemen are freaking... CJ's running a route. The offensive lineman is in pass protection. But we hand the ball off. What? That's craziness. I don't know. Who was the issue there? Was that Zach Wilson's communication? Or that's obviously not the play call. Literally, look at the offensive line. They are backpedaling in pass protection, and they hand the ball off. That's disgraceful. So now, 2nd and 13. All right, Zach, let's see what you got this time. Play action. You got Garrett. Not going to pass it. I'll lob it up to Tye Johnson. 1-on-1. Now, this play is the same exact play that the Jets hit against the Miami Dolphins when Breece Hall was this guy, and he escaped open for a 79-yard completion to the 1. But this time, the Patriots were not fooled, and they had him all over it. I'd prefer to rip this to Garrett Wilson. Instead, Zach fades away. I mean, look at the freaking footwork, bro. Come on. He's giving it to... I mean, look at Garrett. Look at Garrett Wilson wide open over the middle. And Garrett's so pissed every time. He's so passionate. And I don't like to see him frustrated. Throw the ball to Garrett Wilson right here, bro. But instead, he wants to hit on a wheel route, Tye Johnson 50-50 ball instead of your star rookie receiver begging for the ball. Look at me. Look at all this space. You lead him, and he can literally bend up the sidelines. He's not even looking on that side of the field. His eyes are over here the entire time. Tye Johnson gets the ball. Now it's 3rd down, and he's sacked. It's a 4-man rush. Zach pumps. He's got his checkdowns. Doesn't like those. No one's open down the field, and the pressure gets home. Sack. Jets got to punt the ball. And now the defense. This is like around, like 2 minutes left in the game. So this is where you're like, all right, the Patriots have a chance to win the game. The defense cannot allow them in field goal range. Now now Mac Jones, for some reason, does a QB sneak on 2nd and 2, doesn't get it. And then on 3rd and 1, the Jets defense holds up. 3rd down and 1 late in the 4th quarter. It's a handoff up the middle. And look at the defensive line. I mean, that's championship level defense. Late in the 4th quarter, it's 3rd and inches. And this is a winning play. This is a winning play if the offense is anything. Quinnen Williams, DJ Reed, Jordan Whitehead, they're all there. What more do you want from the defense? And they force a punt. And look what they had the ball, dude. They were close. Jets defense gets a stop. And now this is the Jets offense's last chance. And now this kind of stunk. Berrios. If Berrios caught this ball, he had all day. Look at this. Watch Berrios. If he caught that ball, look at the space he had to run with. But he drops it, and it goes out of bounds, dude. Look at the space he had down the sideline. Could have been. And now Zach Wilson has a chance to get the game-winning drive that we've been waiting for. It's like, all right, Zach, at this point in the game, I'm like, you've been trash all game, but if you can lead this team into field goal range and win us the game, I will love you forever. And he couldn't even do that. 1st and 10 at the 20. Ball snapped. It's a corner blitz. And he's got Elijah Moore on the comeback. He lets it go a little too late. The timing is off. That's the issue there. Timing is way off. The ball should have been out quicker. This is the timing. That's the issue right here. Watch. The ball should be out right now. Ball out. Throw the ball as he is coming back. Ball should be in the air. And then Elijah Moore should have the ball caught right there. Instead, now he's throwing it. And it's out of bounds. That's a timing issue. That's not an accuracy issue. That's timing and anticipation. We've seen Zach hit these throws before. It's not like he's never done it. Zach has done this before. He did it earlier in the game. The ball should be out right now. Ball out. You have protection. What's the excuse here? There's a perfect pocket. Zach needs to read it. Throw it now because the ball's in the air. And then when Elijah breaks off his route, the ball should be in the air, and he should have caught it right now. And Elijah Moore should catch the ball and maybe even make this guy miss. If not, you're out of bounds, and it's a 1st down. And this is a potential game-winning drive, man. He missed it. He had a chance there. You missed it, Zach. You missed it. Look at the offensive line. It's holding up. It's holding up. Everybody's doing their job. And Zach just throws it way too late. All right, now 2nd and 10. Almost intercepted. This ball should have been out earlier. Ball's out now. Instead, he waits, and it's almost picked. I also would like to see Denzel have a little more effort on attacking the ball instead of sitting and waiting for the ball to come to him. The ball should be out earlier, and he lets it go, and Denzel sits back and waits for it, and it's almost a pick. Right? To avoid that, you throw the ball right now. He's late a little bit, it's a millisecond behind, and timing is so important in this game where a millisecond is a big deal. Now it's 3rd down, and then the Jets get sacked. And now the Patriots have a chance to win the game or overtime. And that's 3rd down and long, and then they just hand it off to Carter. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. The Patriots gifted the Jets with a defensive holding. They like handed us an opportunity. They're like, all right, Jets, we'll give you one chance. And they give the Jets an automatic 1st down. And they run the ball to Carter. He gets some yards. 2nd down. No, this is 3rd and 1, actually. 3rd down and 1, bro. Well, this is 2nd and 2, and then Carter couldn't get the 1st. This was unfortunate, man. We needed Carter to get that 1st down, and he couldn't. Sucks. And now this is the game-losing play. This is what lost the Jets the game right here. 3rd down and 1. This is all on Zach right here, man. You can't blame LaFleur. Elijah Moore is wide open for the 1st down right in front of his face. It's a clean pocket. This is 3rd down, bro. This isn't to live another play for another down nonsense. Why are you checking it down to Carter here? You had Elijah Moore wide open for the 1st. Instead, you check it down to Carter, and there's 2 defenders in his mouth immediately. Thanks, Zach. Throw the ball right there to Elijah. Boom. First down. First down, Jets. The ball needs to be at the 35. He's at the freaking 37. Throw it. Throw it. Right there. Elijah's telling him, please. For whatever reason, he just checks it down to Carter. Like a veteran quarterback just doesn't make that mistake, dude. Wide open. First down, Jets. And they have a 1st and 10. And I'll tell you this. They don't lose the game in regulation. The only way they lose this game if they makes that completion is in overtime. Because then the Jets don't punt the ball and they don't have a freaking punt return for a touchdown. So, there it is, Zach. You want a first down? They gifted it to you. Mike LaFleur had a great play design. Instead, I'm just going to check it down to Carter. Right there. First down. First down, Jets. And Zach's not even looking at Elijah. Zach's not even looking at him, bro. It's like he doesn't even care that he's there. He's like, yeah, you requested a trade, so I'm not even going to throw you the ball when you're wide open in a game-winning drive. Right? There, throw it. Float it. Eyes not even looking at him. Where are your eyes, Zach? Where are you looking? Why is it where is his eyes looking at? He's not even looking at Elijah, so he's looking at something else. What is he looking at? He's looking at Denzel or Garrett. Denzel's not open. Garrett, not open. So his eyes are over here, not here. So then a second read. I guess Elijah Moore is just the third read there. Shouldn't be. And then the biggest nightmare of it all, the punt return. Do we really have to break this down? Oh, this is so upsetting. It's a good punt from Braden Mann. Outside of it, should have been out of bounds. And they're double teaming Hardy. So this is just a great job from the Patriots. They know that Hardy's their best player, and Hardy gets taken out of the play. Oh, they're double teaming him out of bounds, bro. This is why the Patriots are so good at special teams. They know that is our special teams ace. Conklin takes a bad angle. Hennessy can't make the play. Braden Mann can't make the play. And then Hardy's still hustling, bro. You love the heart. And he gets blocked from behind right there. We all know that. No call. And like when this happened, it's just like so heartbreaking. I mean, look at the Patriots double teaming Hardy, bro. That's how he got free. If they don't make that block, Hardy makes that tackle right there. Oh my God, that's so. And the block in the back right there. Screw literally every single one of you, by the way, in the stands. Screw every single one of you in the stands. And then the Jets have a chance to have a miracle, and Elijah Moore literally just runs out of bounds. What are you doing? And there's the film breakdown. So that is the end of the film breakdown, guys. Obviously, it wasn't a positive one. There was not a lot of positives to break down other than the defense. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments after the stream's wrapped up of your thoughts of this film, your thoughts of Zach Wilson's performance and the defense's performance and everything. My biggest takeaway is Zach Wilson. The offense was bad around him, but he missed a lot of open throws. There were timely opportunities for the Jets, and Zach Wilson to make the right reads, and he didn't. So the Jets will find out tomorrow who's the starting quarterback. If the Jets want to bench Zach Wilson, they will. If not, then Zach Wilson knows that he has to play better. And I believe that Zach can use this as a learning experience, especially the way he handled himself in the media. So that's going to wrap up the stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please do me a favor if you did not already, hit the like button on your way out of the stream. I'm going to wrap it up here. I love you guys. Let's go Jets. And I'll catch you guys in my stream tomorrow when we find out who's the quarterback for the game. Peace out, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Let's go Jets. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. We only have 50 likes. Run it up. Run it up for your boy. Peace out, everybody.